Huh. Can you guys hear that? Mom's listening to her own songs in a speaker. I'm not even sure she can hear me. I really don't understand why she plays her music that loud. I only play that loud on my speakers occasionally because I want to be annoying. Which is a rare occasion. But yeah, even I get annoyed by how loud it is sometimes and I deeply regret it immediately after, well, when I'm in the shower. But oh wait, I can't lower the volume because my whole body's wet and I'm naked. Anyway, here's the previous DDLC upload. I'm gonna be taking a shower soon. And then after that, I know I'm gonna be busy with Genshin for the rest of eternity, or at the very least, the rest of the day. But I wanna warm up first before taking a shower. I usually like taking a shower at 13:30 or 13:31, maybe. So I was like thinking, what can I do before that? I was thinking maybe I'll just go play some more Toho, but I really don't feel like doing any more Lunatic right now yet. And then I remembered, uh, since me and my mom finally finished Z, another word you'd like the most. Oh, I think this is obvious. Just in case. No, it's not. Alright, I thought it was love. Anyway, just indulge me, I wanted to play some more Hangman. Uh, yeah, with the DDLC normal DDLC playthrough finally finished, I can go do the side story, so I'm gonna do that. I don't think they'll take that long, I think. So 30 minutes of recording should be more than enough time. I can also try doing the extra in Yuki. It's 4P, the sequel. Let me try one more vowel. Okay, L, nope. Y. Oh boy. Muse! Yeah, definitely would have never figured that. Okay, one more, guys. I can't take this. More words you like. Apparently, in Hangman, one of the words that you can guess, with the hint being that she would like the word the most, is what? That's a lot of letters. This can't possibly be hard then. Would be your own name. Because I did hard once on the Hangman. She said she would like the word the most. It was 2 letters. And then it turns out it's my freaking nickname was the answer, and she was really disappointed I couldn't get it. It's not my fault my nickname's really hard. It's just 2 letters. By the way, it's RJ. That's my nickname. Only Monica, my mom, and anyone else I consider really close to me can call me that, okay? So don't you dare calling me that anywhere, ever. EA Sports. It's in the game. Hmm. Wait a minute. E, O, U. Okay, I already tried all the vowels. I can't really go wrong with Y. Hmm. I have no idea what this word is. Oh, whoops, I should disable this. Lower the desktop audio. Hmm. F. A hoof. Okay. Responsibility. Lost word incident. I've forgotten what responsibility is. And that's why I've been like this for the longest time. Anyway, that's enough from you, Monica. How could I forget that word? How do I not know that word? I'm so embarrassed. It's fitting enough that I don't know what the fuck responsibility is. Right, recording's fine. Guess we'll just go through these from top to bottom. Okay, it seems it's inevitable. I'll be trying to get to do the other routes in order to unlock this. Unless part 2 unlocks just by me doing part 1. I'll start with Monica and Sayori then. Oh wow, this is an entirely new OST. Hey, new background. Dun, 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 dun. New OST as well. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I miss debate club. Wow, really? Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? Yeah, it's gotta be. It has to be difficult if she's actually missing the debate club of all things. I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. I'm trying to do my best impersonation of the JoJo narrator. Von Stroheim would die at the Battle of Stalingrad in 1978. He would never get a chance to see JoJo ever again. A true patriot. Relishing in the power of the German science, he's also loved. I forgot how the dub said it, dang it. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. Yeah, she clearly doesn't have any idea how to advertise anything. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody's into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision? But what kind of vision? I don't know, how about you think about it? What does literature mean to you? Why not try selling that idea? I'm saying that as if that'll affect anything here. What does literature mean to me though, personally? I don't know. Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Wow, Monica's sleeping. Hello? Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is... a remix of her theme. Of Ohio Sayori. Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is in fact the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay! I thought I got it wrong for a second. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, how about that? So they're going in this route where Sayori's the one that approaches, rather than Monica's the one that approaches. In the fanfics I read, it's usually like that. I guess it's unique of a twist enough at least. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I've got to be vice president. Vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Also, I have crippling depression. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. At someone's moment of weakness, Sayori, I knew you were low, but I never thought you were this low, Sayori. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening not to be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. Yeah, exactly, Sayori. You're smarter than this. Also, you care. Oh well. I'm pretty sure canonically Sayori and Monica are different classes and stuff. So yeah, this should be their first time meeting. I just want to find other people who do too. How's the audio actually? I think this is fine. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care. I promise. I have a hard time being serious. That's all. Trying to lighten the mood. Didn't help, lol. Oh well. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that... Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry. This isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Oh, come on, Monica. You're letting your depression get the best of you. Sayori came here with already intending to join. I hope so, Sayori. You better be intending to join. Well, no. I want to join now! There we go. Really? Question mark, question mark? Yeah! It sounds like a lot of fun! Okay, with her saying that, I can't help. Puffin Forest is now Sayori's voice. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? That's how he always talks in his D&D story animations. Let Let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. It fits so well, actually. Nothing else, I'm good at that, Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Not a foreigner. Monica! That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. Yeah, that's so obviously lip service. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. I guess her resolve score is at least less than 15, lol. So what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. Come on. This is the problem with you, Monica. The debate club has stifled your fucking shit, man. You think people care that they enjoy looking through mission and vision statements? My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Hugs! Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug. Then let's go. I thought I was like, oh, Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug. And then let's go! Yeah, to victory! Personal space. The Sayori she really doesn't she? Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, ouch. Hug energy is what keeps me at my best! Hug energy? Ouch, my ear. Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. No CG for that. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. There's definitely gonna be a CG though, somewhere along the line, right? But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah! I'm excited! I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. Nope, that's the end. Okay, wow, nope, never mind. A day passes, and the time comes for the Literature Club and Monica and Sayori to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room. Okay, so the narration is actually really weird. Is this first person or third person narration? Because look at the way it's worded. Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive at the club room. The narration is referring to Monica, and it's using she, because she is already established as Monica, the president. It's clearly third person. Like, it feels like these are things that are just going through Monica's head. Like, as president, I should ensure that I am the first to arrive at the club room. It's weird. She finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Oof. Yeah, I can feel that pain, man. When someone there we go. In like my D&D sessions, someone shows up for the first session. I eagerly await them to show up for the second session for some more epic role-playing action, but then they never show up. It's sad. Sayori better not be doing that. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? Or she's just depressed. Don't worry about it. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly Sayori comes bounding through the door. Somebody wants... In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And... Whoop. Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits this sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh well, what's this? A poem? Take my hand, take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. Okay, they've been writing poems even before the main game. That makes this shit even more unrealistic. How are all these fucking people always writing poems every day? That's impossible. Like, sure, Z, if he really tries not to overthink things, he can do his challenge where he's trying to make a video every week. It's like, each are like 3 minutes long, and he probably works like 8 hours every day for it. And is always using all the quickest shortcuts he can, trying to learn how to work faster. And it's probably like really stressful. But you cannot write a poem in just one day. No way. In one night, like the fucking main character did. You probably could, but it like do what the main character did. I'm sure many of us did that whenever we were asked to write poems for school. Like, there's no way it could have been good. It could have gotten you a passing grade at the best. Unless you already had like an idea long beforehand. Then at that point I wouldn't consider that technically writing in one day. And then again, game jams, the 3-day limit is just the actual time you're allowed to do your programming and stuff. Idea processing doesn't count. Thinking does not count as work. I wish it did though. Anyway. Where am I now? What is it with visual novels? Whenever I always get really talkative about and stuff. While I look up to you, the more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. You can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. This is actually really lyrical. I kinda wanna turn it into a song. I think I can turn it into a song. Next time I wanna write a lyrical piece, I guess I can use these as lyrics. It's not like I'll get copyrighted since I'll be using Creative Commons. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course! Wait, no! That's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. That's amazing. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. Ooh. One thing I'm not sure how much Dan and the other the other original writers had input when it came to writing these, but at least unlike the fanfictions, these are all so far really nice addition to characters, you know, and this also really true to their characters, because there's definitely some fanfiction that like to add their own self-insert bullshit, because obviously it's fanfiction. It's writing for yourself and purely only for yourself. If someone else reads it and enjoys it, then that's nice. So this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good at it as you are. Really? Then it might surprise you to know that I've never written any single poem before in my entire life. Close enough to what I thought she would say next. I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. She writes freeform. Yeah, I doubt her poems would have been any good had she not had that epiphany. I'm pretty sure there is a fan game though, where Monica has a route and she never gets that epiphany, and it's literally just a super standard and boring visual novel with no horrific twists. But like, did they write any poems there for Monica? Because I really like freeform. It's a nice, because I've only ever been writing ballads. And I've never read anything else, any other poetry that isn't ballad. so I'm kind of adverse to anything else. But this game made me open up my horizons, I suppose you could say. I've never written anything I was happy with. Don't we ever? Like, I always read it again after a week, after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. And then you come back to it like a year later, and then you're like, wow, look at me, look at my writing. I actually did this. It's actually impressive compared to what I write nowadays. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be or something like that. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Something's happening with my throat. Water. Sorry about that. Didn't even have time to pause. It was like an emergency. I'm back. I got some juice with me. Then again, I never do pause my recordings whenever I gotta take a pee break or whatever. So this is nothing new. Anyway, as for what was happening, I don't know, man. My throat just suddenly caught something and I was forced to swallow it. I think it was a booger. I'm sure no one needed to hear this. But yeah, it came from my nasal cortex or whatever the fuck it's called. Because your nose and your mouth are connected. Why else would you be able to breathe both through your mouth and your nose? No idea what that was about or how that happened. At the very least, I'm not dead, I'm not choking. I can still keep reading. Aw, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. I guess this was before she created her confident president facade, which I guess technically bit her in the ass in the end, huh? If she just acted a little bit more honest and natural. Well, if she did, I guess she would have just deleted everyone faster. You know, I could envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh yeah! I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. I'm not sure how to feel about the way they wrote Monica here, though. She talks really differently compared to how she talks in the main game. Like, everyone else talks in that scripted dialogue, while Monica is always filled to the brim with periods and yes and likes and maybes and ums. Basically, she talks like a normal person. Which, I guess is supposed to imply that she really is an outsider here who doesn't belong even before she got her epiphany or something. Or maybe I'm overthinking into things, but I don't know. I don't like it. It doesn't feel very fitting. I'm not sure how to describe it. I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident. Yeah, see that? So many pauses and stuff, she's always like double thinking and stuff. Basically, the same way I talk, the same way you probably talk, the same way most of us talk, unless we already have a script and we're in some sort of formal meeting. And we both, and everyone on their ends already have like their own agendas and their own way of trying to say it and persuading, and like they already mind games like, oh, if they ask me this question, I already got a response for that. And all that bullshit. In other words, she doesn't talk like a visual novel character should, I feel like. Like, it's realistic to add like, but, and lots of periods in writing. I personally used to write my characters like that if you read some of my older fanfiction, which, by the way, please don't! But yeah, it's not fun to write, nor is it fun to read. There are better ways to write a lack of confidence than how they're writing Monica here, which that's clearly what she's supposed to be right now. Anyway. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? That's just my opinion though, obviously, you know, blah 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 blah. Do what you want, think what you want. It's not objective. Maybe I'm just absolutely completely wrong and know nothing about criticizing literature. My brainstormed so hard, it's not in there anymore. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Yes. It really is. Sorry, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm, like, kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people. You know? Foreshadowing. Well, it's not really foreshadowing anymore at this point. Wrong kinds? People would come just for the cupcakes and then leave. Aw, nobody would do that. That would be mean. You know, though, I want to find people who are really into literature. Even if they don't know it yet. Let's see the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. In the library? I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? I guess that's how they find Yuri. Like in the morning, or during lunch. And we'll tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is, like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? This is where you need a keen eye, Monica. You need to learn, you need to see who's reading for fun and entertainment and are taking it seriously versus those who are simply doing it to get a passing grade. I could tell from a glance, personally, how someone reads. How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them, but then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part, I'm sorry. Again, you could just eyeball it. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful! Muda janai. Muda jarimasen. I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when handing them out? That's such a basic and boring... Come on, Monica, You're actually terrible at this. Like, when have you ever, like, think of the last time you got someone handing a flyer to you, and you actually grabbed it. What did you think? You probably just grabbed it and then you threw it away as soon as you could, right? No one cares about flyers. Those are not effective strategies. It'll be in your brain for like a minute or two, at the most. And then you'll throw about it and forget about it. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. We need to look at the YouTube statistics and check out the retention time. And then from there we can make the video that makes sure we get the longest amount of retention time and therefore can guarantee the most likes, subscribes, and comments. Sayori. Sayori, do you know about the hit game Among Us? I'm so sorry, I don't know how it got there. I'm just gonna keep reading now. If you told them about club activities and stuff. What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second. She isn't. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How'd you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like literature stupid. I'm joining the anime club. Oh, come on, you're basing your idea of an average person based on Remix. The protagonist. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if I said that we, like, do group reading and discuss it together? That definitely seems like a typical literature club activity, yes. I would probably nap through that. That's so you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? Ugh, this sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Oh, this is a ticking time. That's a bomb you just stepped on, Monica. Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Oh, she actually had an answer. Never mind. Way to go. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. Yeah, the way they talk is so different here. It almost feels like it's an entirely different writer writing it. It probably maybe is. And we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like, the reason I really hate this type of writing, the dialogue that sounds natural. I mean, good for you if you like it, but I personally think it's a waste of space. You've ever been forced in school to write an essay that's like 500 words or like 4 paragraphs? You just fill it to the brim with as much filler as you can. Words like and periods and stuff like that to make sure you get the criteria. You know? It doesn't have dialogue doesn't have to be realistic. It needs to be concise, clear, understandable, and shows off a character. It doesn't need to be realistic. It just needs to be, what's the word for it? Like, believable and get the point across efficiently, if possible. Like, a comedic character will always find a way to a bumbling person will always find a way to struggle with words and come up with wrong words as often as possible. Like with King DDD, showcase how stupid they are in the anime. Be intimate with us. No. No. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What is it? I've got all of my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rushed? But weren't... Oh, never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget it if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. No, you should come with. Monica, you stupid. This was your chance to build relations. You blew it. You blew it so casually. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart? No. Write your heart out? No. Right into your heart. Right the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Totally never gonna use it. In a love song I'm gonna write to the person I'll someday fall in love with. Monica! Ah, you startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there's a girl reading a book! Okay. A trained recruiter! Are you sure she's not just doing homework? No, she's reading like this book with an eyeball in the cover. It's a portrait of Markov. Or it's like this really tiny little book. Like it couldn't have been more than 20 pages long. And the cover has like parfait everywhere. I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her pliers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way. This is my Let's Play. You came here not because you wanted to just see the story, but you wanted to hear my personality and my thoughts on it. If you wanted less commentary and getting in the way and my own quips, go buy this game yourself. Or, even better, there's probably a YouTube video of no commentary that just has this play on auto, so you can experience it yourself. Or, even better, subscribe to Manly Badass Hero, baby. You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom and lowers her voice to whisper. See in here. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Watashiwa? You're the president, and I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. Yuri! Oh, you're approaching me. Instead of running away, you're coming right at me. Even though you already noticed that I am clearly focused and immersed on the book that I am reading right now, and clearly have no desire to be disturbed. I can't ask you to join my literature club without coming closer. Oh, then come as close as you like. I'm so sorry. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. Yep, you didn't try hard enough, Monica. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? To head back to the club room, Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a little bit embarrassed about the encounter. Oof. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their stratagem meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics from professional to silly. Mostly silly, probably. Considering Sayori's the most outward and extroverted, while Monica's probably just wants to be nice to her stranger. And introvert. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot than from where they began. Progress is still progress. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah! I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Oh, what? What's this? Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. Oh, yes, I should mind. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. It's so cute. I thought it was a little over dramatic. You see, that's the thing. Unless you get input from other people, apart from yourself, you're always either going to think it's either the best or the worst, depending on how egotistical / confident you are. But there's no in between when it comes to your own writing. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but Sayori definitely is a bit more confident in terms of how she talks, but she says like a lot as well. I really just don't agree with it. It feels like padding. There we go. That's why I don't like it. I wouldn't mind otherwise, probably. But this is supposed to be a side / short story. They're just writing those just to fulfill some sort of word limit to me. That's all it feels like to me, honestly. I don't like it. So far though, I am enjoying this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be as talkative as I am right now. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. It's like, I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything. So I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. I'd go into my... I already talked about that when I did my Toho Let's Play though, so I'll keep quiet. Feels like we'll only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of deviating from that vision. What's the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. Far be it. But I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. A diamond in the rough? We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. And yes, that is how I pronounce whisper. Fuck off. And the only movement is the afternoon sunlight, trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Say it, call her vice president. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. Aw. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. I can wait. That's alright. I just want some alone time. In that case. Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. And bate? Sorry, I know that was cringy. Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori. She decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. Yeah, it seems like it honestly just sounded like lip service to me, man. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature's the key to that. No, it isn't. There's plenty of ways. It's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person, who's forced to always smile and blend in. Person who's supposed to be perfect. Hmm. Yeah, you technically opened up to Sayori quite easily. Wouldn't blame you. Sayori has that thing about her. Maka suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. She showed lots of weakness to Sayori. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. Folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy as a flower plucked from the ground. The color. The scent. It's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment. Yanked away in an instant. All for me. All for joy. What is it with flowers? That reminds me of the short story I wrote regarding a flower. It's supposed to have a moral lesson. I'm not sure where it is right now. I wrote it on a piece of paper and I've never gotten the chance to wrote it on digitally. I hope it's still somewhere. Maybe I should put it digital and upload it, publish it somewhere. I can publish it independently. Or at the very least, it can hang out on my Google Docs. But yeah, it's like this cute little short story of a girl that really likes going to this plane with lots of flowers. And then a flower talks to her. And like the girl is surprised that the flower can talk. Because the girl likes plucking flowers. But the flower says, you're technically murdering people, we have feelings, we can talk, we can think, we can understand, and we definitely can feel pain. But the girl's like, nah, you're cute, I want you on my head. And then she plucks her and continues going on and doing the same thing she always does. I think the moral of the story there, I mean, obviously, it would kind of take away the purpose of reading if I said it out loud like this, but it's about giving value to life, which if you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm always going on and on about how valuable life is and stuff. I wouldn't even harm a fly if I could. Anyway. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty. In my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die? And you too. That's kind of like the opposite of her bottle's poem. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. To what ends? I look in every direction. In the field I stand in, a prosperous field. It's a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. That is why I've decided I must become the flower. What the fuck? Wait, Sayori? Yeah, idiot. Okay, yeah, part 2 unlocks after doing part 1. Simple enough then, I don't need to replay through the game. Anyway, wow, that took a while. Most of that time was because I kept talking and not shutting up. But it is 2 o'clock now. I should take a shower, or else I'll miss all of the Genshin Impact bullshit I'm gonna be needing to do soon. So see ya. Look forward to the other side story.